Shalom. In today's Misnomers in Halacha, we're going to discuss Yom Tov Sheni, the second day of Yom Tov, which is observed outside the land of Israel. There's this misnomer out there that's absolutely absurd that I want to devoid everybody of thinking of, and that is the idea that Yom Tov Sheni, the second day of Yom Tov, is a knas, or an onesh, a fine, or a punishment, some sort of penalty for those that live outside of Israel. That idea is ridiculous. It has no basis in halacha or hashkafa or any other part of Judaism. It's a simple technicality that it was instituted by our rabbis. It started by not knowing exactly when the day of Yom Tov was, because Jews were too far away from where the messengers could get to and to tell them what day Rosh Chodesh was, and then therefore they wouldn't know to count 15 days later to what day the day of Yom Tov was. So they kept two different days. It's a technicality. The rabbis then later instituted that anybody that lives outside of Israel, even though there was a set calendar that told us when one can keep Yom Tov and one can't, and when Yom Tov falls out and when it doesn't. So even though there's a set calendar, minhag avosenu biyadenu, we keep the minhagim, we keep the customs and the traditions of our forefathers. So if you're found outside of Israel, you keep a second day of Yom Tov. Some people even keep it inside of Israel. Even some people who live in Israel keep a second day, but that's a different discussion. So the idea being that Yom Tov Sheni is some sort of penalty for those that live outside of Israel, ridiculous, it makes no sense, and should never be said because it's erroneous. Shalom.